各位亲爱的朋友们，大家好。
Hello, dear friends.
今天咱们的话题非常重要，
Today is a very important
25年已
topic.
经到年底了哈。
We are coming to the end
时间过
of
得多
year
快吧，你
2025.
们都没觉得时间吧哈？没觉得哈？我就觉得它半年啊，我觉得6月份，现在是几月份了？
I felt that time passes so
11月了哈，
quickly.
过得太快了哈。
It's already
对，眨眼
November
之间
now.
这一年就要过去了，我们将会面临新的这个马年的
And we
到
are
来哈。
about to step
就
into
是
the new
26
year
年。
of the horse.
那么这个26年呢，是一个
In year
很不平常
2026,
的年份呐啊，
it is a
有很
different
多说
year.
法。那有多么神秘的说法，有多么
And there are a
麻
lot
烦
of
呢？
saying about it.
就在
How
接下来的
mysterious is it?
我已经刚刚录制好的这个内
I've
容之中
recorded
就给大家介绍。
a word,
所以今天这个
some
内容特别
information
有
about
深
it,
意
and I will
也特别有意思。
show it to you.
你像不同的属相哈，
It's very interesting
你
because
属
for
龙的、属
different
羊的、属蛇的、属狗
zodiac
的，
sign,
都惦记着自己那来年的命运怎么
everybody
样
is
啊，
worried
运气
about
如何呀？
how is their
是好
fortune
啊，
for
是
the
坏
coming
呀，
year.
是吧？
Is it
如
good?
果
Is
有
it
问题
bad?
怎么避免呢？
And what
就
are the
在今
things that we
天
can
的这场
avoid?
课程的内
So
容
in
之中
today's
哈，
class,
对，我们今天大概呢要花2个小时
we
时
will
哈，来
spend
讲
about
今天
2
的内容。
hours
所以希望大家今天有耐
to
心
talk
看
about
进去
this. I
哈，
hope that you
很
have
有意思。
patience to
那所以
continue
这个
watching
今
to
天是
the
一个
end.
非常连
It's
续
very
性的
interesting.
讲这个26年的这个大家的属相命运的问题哈。希望大家呢都从中呢获得自己所需要的
I
内
hope that
容
you
啊。
can
那么
benefit
接下来我们就准备开始讲
from
了
the
哈。
talk.
那
Okay,
26
let's
年的
continue.
流年运程。
I will talk about the fortune for the year 2026.
亲爱的朋友们，大家好。
Hello, dear
今天呢
friends.
给大家聊一
Today,
聊这个
let's
2026
talk
年
about the fortune
是
of the
丙午
year
的马年哈。
2026,
这个
the Bingwu horse year.
整体来说呢，
Overall,
这一年呢
this will be a double fire year,
火比较大，
meaning the fire element is
今
strong,
年的蛇年
even stronger and more vigorous than last year's Year of the
在
Snake.
过去历史上呢
Historically,
称为赤马，
it's known as the Red
就是
Horse
着
Year,
烈焰烈火
Fire Horse Year.
就是这个火呀，火是滔天的，
Like a horse engulfed in blazing
并不是说
flame,
一切都不好，
this fire is
也许对
fierce,
于这个你
and
的五行
overwhelming.
属性属于火的人
But
来
that
说，
doesn't
也
mean
许是个
everything is
助
bad.
缘。
For
有
those
帮
whose
助，
five element
但是只
attribute
是
belongs
注
to
意谨
fire,
慎一点哈。
this may be a
也许
helpful
呢，
year.
就与
It
在
can
烧煮
assist
饭一
you,
样，
but you should
火
still be
大了会烤
cautious.
焦烤糊，
It's a bit
所以
like cooking
得当
rice.
心
If
啊，
the fire
能
is
够
too
见好
strong,
就收。
it burns and scorches.
在这个流年讲
So
解之
don't be
中啊，
greedy.
我
Know
相
when to
信呢，
stop
就
while
是到了
ahead.
尤其是
This
到
is
了
the
本
best
命年的
approach.
人
In
呢，
this
这个
annual
心中忐
forecast,
忑不
I
安，
especially believe this
就
applies to
是
those
非常
entering
害
their
怕
birth
自
year,
己会
feeling
不会不
uneasy
平安
inside,
啊，
very
不吉
afraid
祥，会
of
出
being
什么事情，
unsafe or unlucky.
也不用太担心
No
哈。
need to worry
就
too
这个
much
流年
about
运
what
势
might
啊，它是
happen.
流动的意思，
This yearly fortune
每个
means
人都走
constant
不开
change.
啊，
No
都得要
one can
经过
avoid it.
流年的运
Everyone
势，
must face the
流
year's
年的
fortune and
这
its
个折磨。
challenges.
所以流
That's the
年折磨的
concept of
概念
yearly
呢，
trials.
其实这真的有
It's
点像
somewhat
这个
like
叫讲大运
talking
气
about
啊。
major luck.
其实人的这个运
People's
气呢，
luck
就是时好
has
时
its
坏。
ups and
比
downs.
如说这2
For
年还比较
example,
顺利，
these 2 years
过
are
2年呢可能
smoother.
有点忐忑
In 2
啊，
years,
再
it
过
might
2
be
年
a
有些
bit
不安，
uneasy.
往往都
2
是这
years
样的。
later, some
我觉
unrest.
得只要
It's
是
usually the
一个
case.
是严肃
I
认真
think
的
if one
啊，
is
心怀
serious
善
and
念的啊，
earnest
做人
and
做
acts
事
with good
应该基本
intentions,
上都能安全
one
度
should
过
be able to
啊。
get
再
through
者开车
safely.
呢要小心，
On top
喝
of
酒别
that,
开
be
车
careful while
啊，
driving.
是吧？家庭成员啊，
Don't
保
drink
持
and
这
drive.
个互敬互
Family
爱啊，
members
相
should
互理解
respect, love,
啊，
and
一切
understand
基
one
本上是
another.
平安的。
Basically,
但是我
everything
们也
should
不
be
得不
safe.
相信啊，
But we
就是说
also must
我就是
believe
说这一切
that
都
everything
非常的
needs
注意，非常的
careful
小心。
attention.
但是确
Be
实，
very
比如
cautious.
说到了26年，
For
属
example,
马
when
的，那
2026
么这个时候
arrives,
运势呢就
those
会稍
born
微
in the
弱一些。
year of the
这
horse
是
will
一个天体
experience
能量的
slightly
一个
weaker
影响
luck
造成的，
at this time.
并且还
This
有
is
几个
caused
人
by
呢
the
是跟着一
movement
块儿
of
有点受苦，
celestial
比如说
energies.
属老鼠的、
Additionally,
属
this
老牛
is
的、属小兔的哈，
a few
这
other
只有
signs
3
will
个
also
属相
face
一
some
起
hardship.
有点跟
For
着受
example,
病，
those
被
born in the
被
year
祸。
of red, ox,
啊，
and rabbit.
但是流年的运就是这
These
样，它
three
是
signs
流
will
动
share
的
some
啊，所以
suffering
每一
and bear
年
blame
就有这
together.
么4
But the
位
fortune of
到
the
5
year
位
is
属相
this:
呢，
it
会
constantly
运气
flows.
稍稍差
Every
一
year
点
there's usually
啊，
4 or
不是说到
5
这个时
zodiac sign whose luck will be somewhat weaker. That doesn't mean disaster like accident or serious injuries. Next, I will introduce the 2026 fortune for each zodiac sign. Here is the annual fortune of those born in the year of the rat. People born in the year of the rat will face a Tai Sui clash this year. Overall, the fortune will be turbulent and unstable. It's not going to be peaceful. So what does a Tai Sui clash mean? Imagine you live in a three-way intersection, directly facing the corner of the intersection. If the energy or oncoming traffic can't stop in time, it could clash right into your house. So the clashing energy is quite strong. But in this zodiac year, those born in the year of rat are not the most affected. You are actually the second most impacted. So don't worry too much, there's still a first place. When there's a clash with Tai Sui, it can affect many aspects of life. For example, illness, or injury, or financial loss, losing money, or becoming victims to scam. So during this period, investment and financial management, making friends, buying a house, or changing jobs all require great caution. Even when going out for a walk, stick to the safer side of the sidewalk and avoid walking next to the road. Especially when driving, be extremely careful. Before getting in the car, check the tires thoroughly. As for your career, 2026 will be a year of turbulence and unstable, full of ups and downs. Some friends who are employees may face the risk of unemployment. Friends who earn a salary, I hope you lower your expectation a little bit. Don't expect a rise or promotion or anything like that. Just focus on keeping your job, be practical, and stay low-key. Don't have high hopes. Getting through 2026 safely would already be a blessing. Don't think about switching jobs or looking for another position. If you aren't laid off, don't even consider that. First, stabilize your job. That's most important. Friends born in the year of rat don't need to be too disappointed. I think your situation feels like a process of breaking down before rebuilding. You might experience some turbulence and setback along the way. There will be a good way out. When I mean maybe serious, but the outcome might not be that severe. It's just a form that inspired me. You must be cautious in everything you do. Your financial luck isn't very good. You are prone to financial loss. Be careful when making large expenditure. Think twice before acting, especially during spring. Your financial luck will be very weak. Your love life is unstable due to Tai Sui's clash. It's very unstable. If you already have a partner, you must learn to respect and tolerate. Don't start conflicts over small issues. Love each other and try to be understanding. That's most important. Don't act on impulse. During this challenging year, everyone gets irritated easily. Once upset, anger flares without reason. You say anything, losing control of words. So your emotions are prone to shocks and fluctuation. It's best not to use harsh words. Speak more lovingly to deepen your relationship. For single friends, although the year is unfavorable for those born in the year of the rat, throughout the year, by the end of the year, there might be chances of romance. Love blooms late. Late blooming is still blooming. It's better than no romance at all. So your luck this year isn't great, but romance is still possible. So please stay alert. As for health, take extra care when traveling or going out. I hope you stay safe wherever you go. When you travel or drive, you must be extremely careful and extra cautious. Because your energy is unstable and you are prone to physical injuries. Another issue, from the celestial perspective, is that you need to protect your digestive health, as it may cause some problems. In summary, clashing with Tai Sui brings misfortune and instability. So avoid making any major decision, such as career move, investments, or partnerships. Avoid job changes, marriage, or joint ventures. These actions are unfavorable. I think this year is for gathering your energy, stabilizing yourself, and enduring steadily. Next year will be better. Hopefully, your relationship will flourish then. Everything will go smoothly and auspiciously. A final reminder, keep a kind and compassionate heart. Do more good deeds and all will be well. Here is the yearly fortune for those born in the year of the ox. This year, ox friend will also face some hardship. It is a year of high tai shui. A harmful clash with the Tai Chi star, but the degree of injury is not too severe. It's moderate. The main warning is that interpersonal relationships may easily have problems. For example, there could be troublemakers causing strife or health issues. In short, there may be some small obstacle and minor troubles. Regarding relationship, I think for single, family relations may easily encounter some problems. For those in a relationship or married, issues may most likely arise with a partner or among family members. This is the nature of the year. At this time and in this era, friends born in the year of the ox face this situation. So brother ox also has it tough, so you must be cautious. There are petty people behind your back, gossiping and sowing discord. At times like this, you should pay extra attention on how you express yourself. You need to manage all your relationships well. But sometimes, when your luck cycle hits, the more you try to manage things, the more problems arise. This really does happen. For your career, it's similar to your relationships as mentioned earlier. Problems tend to arise easily. This year, I advise you not to be greedy for promotions, collaborations, making more money, all require caution, because you are one of those who share the hardship. So during this period, your energy is somewhat limited. Therefore, efforts to advance or get promoted, even moving, buying a house, or collaborating, your energy is weak in this area. Especially in this aspect, it is very weak. So until 2026, try not to overthink these matters. Just focus on keeping your position. Maintain your previous traditional way of doing things. Act with humility and steadiness. This approach is safer. As for financial fortune, it's also unstable and not very good. There will be ups and downs, good times and bad, but at the end of the year, you may have neither gained nor lost money. This likely reflects your wealth trend for the year. So don't invest recklessly. The ones you get scammed by in investment usually involve big profits. Secondly, they persuade you to believe them because there's the lure of profit. They find ways to make you trust their words. Then you fall for it. So be extremely careful with investments. However, unexpected expenses and losses may also occur this way. So always be careful. Keep a kind heart and don't be greedy. As for Brother Ox's love life, it won't improve much until 2026. You tend to attract trouble easily. This is commonly called bad relationships. Now, speaking of emotions, you might find someone who looks decent, but once you get close, they are a bad person. That's not good. They are not someone you can truly love or marry. They could be a scammer or unethical. You may encounter such people. So 2026 wouldn't be easy for those born in the year of the ox. They may come across bad relationships. Be cautious. You need to find a partner. You need to marry, but rushing won't help. Hurry often leads to mistake. So it's best to engage more and observe carefully. don't suffer great losses, whether emotionally or financially. You still need to protect yourself. Health-wise, those born in the year of Ox will face similar issues. Due to various pressures and the energy they bring, you will feel constrained. So your physical energy will be lower. Your immunity will also decrease. And when immunity drops, you're more likely to catch a cold at least, or suffer some stomach problems, which may be common occurrence. Be mindful of cold, epidemic prevention, and stomach illness. When you are away from home, always pay attention to traffic safety. So whether you're driving, taking a taxi, or flying, it's best to carry a protective charm. Sometimes, for example, when you take a ride, it's not about your attentiveness, right? The driver may have some drink or suddenly go mad or get emotionally unstable. We often encounter this. The driver drives recklessly, making you frightened and nauseous. So pray for your own safety and maintain a kind heart. Elderly people should take note. Be careful of falls and sprains. Regardless of whether it's a tough year, elderly people must avoid falling. Remember this. Prioritize safety to ensure peace and smooth comings and goings. In summary, friends born in the year of Ox in 2026 will have weaker overall energy. So things may not go as smoothly in many areas. Therefore, instead of seeking progress, seek safety. This applies to career, wealth, and relationship, and health as well. Face the new year with a cautious attitude to maintain your safety. Stability is the greatest blessings. Friends born in the year of the tiger will have an excellent luck this year. Indeed. Career flows smoothly with support from benefactors. Wealth prospers. Truly a fortunate fate. The good times have finally arrived. Tiger friends have endured and succeed. In terms of career, this is a very promising year for growth and great opportunities. Energetically, you are in control, and your energy is rising. An excellent time to advance. Therefore, at work, you are likely to gain recognition from your superiors. Colleagues and benefactors may also offer assistance. So promotion opportunities are quite strong. For entrepreneurs and self-employed individuals, this is also a great chance. It's possible that in year 2026, you will expand your business territory. The opportunity to dominate the market has arrived. So your talents and resources, all kinds of energy are easily attracted to you. So regarding collaboration and financial transactions, there will definitely be many good opportunities. But I want to remind you to still be cautious. It's best to be careful when it comes to hiring and spending money. Don't just think because luck is good that you should invest more and spend freely. Hire more people, buy land, expand the factory. These things have potential luck. But because there are so many scammers nowadays, many use illegal means to cheat others. So whenever you need to spend money, please think twice before acting. Be careful, and even more careful. It's not about whether you profit or not, but about not losing this money. Suddenly losing money without any reason or being deceived is troublesome. Saying this doesn't mean someone has cheated you, because scammers are everywhere nowadays. So I hope those who heard my word will not only have good luck and earn more money, but also avoid reckless investment. Regarding your wealth, your financial luck is very good this year. Brother Tiger Love Life is also going well this year. Because your luck is excellent, everything is smooth and favorable. So, if you are single, there is a good chance you will find a partner soon. Married people, you may have a strong romantic luck, so you need to learn to hold back. Learn to protect yourself and stay disciplined when facing with temptation. You must protect the love and family you already have. Only then can you be a true healthy winner in life. Your health looks very good. Just remember to exercise regularly. Let me summarize. Friends born in the year of Tiger in 2026 will find that everything goes smoothly and auspiciously. Wishes come true and success follows you in whatever you do. But I must remind you at times like this, be careful. And even more careful, don't give your money away easily. Alright? Here is the annual fortune of those born in the year of Rabbit. In year 2026, rabbits will face poor Tai Shui, clashing with the Grand Duke. This means that your perfect plans will be broken, disrupted, and ruined. It's just like that. Things won't go smoothly. Sometimes life is just unpredictable. Many times, looking back at your year, your well-planned agenda ends up making you think it's better not to plan at all. You take one step forward, two steps back. So for rabbits in year 2026, life will be full of hardship and many ups and downs. Especially in career and finances, there will be more problems. Pressure will be quite intense. Therefore, everything must be handled cautiously. Don't act rashly. For Rabbit, your career will face many challenges in 2026. It won't be easy. Conflicts with your superiors are more likely to arise. Some conflicts have arisen, so when facing criticism and guidance, try not to get too emotional. Keep a humble and optimistic attitude. Just think of this as a problem for this year. Once this year passes, it will be over. That way, you won't be so enraged or overly emotional. So, keep a clear head. Also, be careful. Do not break law or regulation. This is a sensitive issue for you in year 2026. You are likely to run into certain rules or legal disputes and conflicts. So you must be very careful. You need to ensure your actions comply with laws and regulations. What you're lucky about is your interpersonal relationships is still good this year. This may seem a bit unfortunate, but your close friends and social contacts, those who are not work or business partners, are in fact doing well. So when you face difficulties, you can seek help and talk with your friends and family. Even if it's just an emotional release, it is still beneficial. Financially, 2026 will still not be good, prone to financial loss. Being prone to financial loss means likely to lose money and be deceived. You tend to spend money recklessly and become a spendthrift. Your money is gone before the end of the month. You often act extravagantly, spending without thinking. Because your financial luck is low, you should avoid reckless investment and be very cautious. It's safer not to invest at all in year 2026. If you have money, only use pocket money. Deposit the rest in the bank for maximum safety. For friends born in the year of the Rabbit, this year your love, career, and finances may be poor, but romance is very strong. Romantic opportunities are abundant. Truly a great year for love. Relationship and social connection are excellent. So for single friends, there is a great chance to find an ideal partner. For those already married, happiness may increase, but be cautious of unwanted romantic troubles. Learn to exercise self-control. Friends born in the year of the Rabbit still have opportunities this year. If you are in a relationship, there's a strong chance you will step into marriage. Congratulations, don't miss this great opportunity. Regarding health, friends born in the year of the Rabbit this year, you need to be cautious around matter, such as kitchen knives and hard, sharp iron tools. Always be careful when riding bicycle and especially watching out when driving. Such risks may arise this year. Events that appear to be accident causing injury could happen. So please be very careful and stay safe. In summary, career, wealth, and health are not very favorable. It is advised to exercise restraint in these areas. Being cautious is best. You have more advantages in matters of love. So you should seriously seize this opportunity. Don't miss out on kindness and good deeds. The annual fortune for those born in the year of dragon is average. This applies to the workplace as well as financial matters. It's just mediocre, neither good nor bad. So don't be overly greedy. Be cautious in your career. My personal advice is to seek stability, not gain. Focus on doing your job steadily. Aiming for growth through stability is what you should strive for. Financial fortune is also average this year. Don't be greedy. There's almost no chance of unexpected windfalls. So working extremely hard won't help much. For friends in business born in the year of the dragon, investment opportunities are also scarce. This is the general state of the year's fortune. So you might as well observe carefully and plan. Wait for a good opportunity next year before seeking development. Salaried workers should not be greedy or overly eager. Don't insist on salary increase or promotion. Avoiding greed is the best choice. In terms of emotions, dragon friends will have a rather subdued year. Romantic prospects are weak, not very rosy, more pale than pink. When romance is weak, your emotional life is prone to minor hurts. Whether you're married or single, your partner's feelings towards you may include more verbal blows and provocation. So learn to understand and endure. We are human, not gods. No one is a perfect speaker. Your partner or companion might speak hurtful or provocative words under the influence of certain emotional energies. Hope you can be understanding and tolerant. This difficult period will soon pass. So, if you are a single dragon, this year brings chance to find a partner. It's quite ordinary, meaning not much. So you need to learn to be proactive in socializing. Look for your good connections. Try to present every good aspect of yourself with the most positive and hopeful attitude. Hope to gain friendly and kind relationship during this period when romance is quiet. As for health, this year is average. Under normal circumstances, maintain a proper diet. Exercise moderately. This is the ideal. To sum up, Dragon friends, year 2026 will be fine. Just like a regular year, neither good nor bad. Focus more on the good and things will improve. So everything depends on your mindset. If your heart holds kindness, everything will become better. Regarding wealth and career, as long as you avoid greed, everything will be good and normal. Therefore, have a heart that is content and grateful. Then all these blessings will belong to you. Stability should be your priority. Don't seek great wealth or high status. Only peace and good fortune. The yearly fortune for those born in the year of snake is average. An average fortune is actually the best. Don't seek great wealth or high status, but ensure everything is peaceful and auspicious. That is most important. This is the destiny of snake until 2026. I think it's quite good. The key is not to be greedy. Career-wise, it's still good. This year, career fortune is favorable. There may be opportunities for promotions and growth. So as long as you work diligently and responsibly, you will definitely gain rewards. Your boss will also value you, and your family will like you. So, if you work hard, your income will surely increase. Especially around the 4th and 5th lunar months, for friends born in the year of the snake. This period is when energy is at its best throughout the year. So, during this time, if any good opportunities arise, take actions will make success much easier. Fortune in wealth, office workers are likely to get a rise. So for those who are self-employed, there may be unexpected income, or a new peak in your career may appear. In terms of relationship this year, the snake is surrounded by love luck. So your romantic fortune is very good. Whether with the opposite sex or friends, you are full of charm and attractions. Better than previous years. So single snake friend, year 2026 brings great opportunity. This is when your charm shines brightly. Your appeal to the opposite sex may be seized at this favorable time. Wear something nice, a pink top, and put on red lipstick, so good opportunities are there. Health-wise, things are quite good. Just pay attention to your diet and exercise. To summarize for snake friends, your luck is very favorable. This year will definitely bring great rewards. The yearly fortune for those born in the year of the horse is as follows. Horse-born friends are entering their own birth year, the year of the horse. They also face the punishing Tai Shui. This creates a situation of double punishment and clash. So compared to previous year, there will be more troubles and obstacles. This punishment and clashes may involve disputes or lawsuits. There could be conflicts, legal issues, contract disputes, and similar troubles. These are all possible because this is the outlook for the year. Once this year passes, things will improve. Don't worry too much. Worrying only leads to more mistakes. I think it's best to act as if you don't know. Don't overthink it. Just carry on with your normal routine. Just be extra cautious this year. Whether it's your health or your emotions or your career, you should be especially careful. Don't rush in your career or your relationship. Maintain a stable mindset. That is most important. For friends born in the year of horse in their career, year 2026 will be your zodiac year. This may be due to the influence of Tianxiang. It tends to cause inner conflicts. You become hard on yourself, overly self-critical. This creates a lot of psychological and emotional pressure. But this pressure is unnecessary. Life has no absolute stability. Life is full of ups and downs. If you come to understand this, you can dissolve this pressure. If you reach a higher, emptier state of mind, more empty and calm, then such negative elements almost won't happen. And if a little does happen, you won't mind. You just let it pass. So when communicating with friends, don't set too much expectation. Avoid conflicts with friends, because if you don't expect much, you won't be disappointed. Keep your interaction casual and simple. Your work may become busier. The busier and more tired you get, the easier it is to get emotional. So be mindful and keep control of your emotion. Control your relationship. People grow and learn throughout their lives. Grow, learn, and act simultaneously. You still have your birth year ahead. It could bring smoother progress. Financial luck is not very good. Because the year of the horse is your birth year, these two major challenges focus on you. So try to invest or gain extra wealth, like making money from stocks or futures, has a very low chance of success. Preserving your current saving is already very good. So for safety, I advise friends who want to invest to first save their money in the bank. Avoid investing because this is your most unfavorable year. The year with the strongest clashes. You face a double clash, which is very unlucky. If you take advice, just save your money, no investment means no loss. There's always a method to protect yourself. This method is very practical. So do not cooperate with others. For employees, this period can easily bring some relationship trouble. Even unemployment or being fired is possible. So during this time, do not blindly imagine finding a new job. Just keep your current job is good enough. Unless you really have strong skills and can switch jobs, otherwise it's better to just stay put and survive. So being calm and stable and making it through 2026 is already very good. Therefore, do not engage in any corporations or investment. Regarding money-related matters, the less you involve, the better. The stricter, the better. You will essentially be making money, not losing money, means you are earning. Otherwise, if you hypothetically invest some amount and lost some amount, then what? So, by not investing, you avoid losses and save money. So please pay attention to friends born in the year of horse regarding emotions. Overall, it is still unfavorable. It's not just emotion. Every aspect is unfavorable. So emotions will also be unsettled. The energy for emotions is insufficient. For single friend, the chance of finding a partner is low. The chance of making good friends is also low. This is the trouble. But for those who are married or already have partners, you need to be cautious with your words and action because this year is very unfavorable for you. If you have a partner, be careful not to become single again. Your energy is very low this year. So if you are in a relationship, be cautious. Those who were not single before and were in a stable romantic relationship may easily become single again. Therefore, learn to understand. Be tolerant, patient, and compassionate. This is the most important. This year's annual energy is unfavorable for you, causing great misfortune. Romantic and cooperative relationships are the most sensitive. From the initial glance of romance to the good feeling leading to working together and then living together, your habits and flaws will become clearly visible. This makes problems especially easy to arise, so it's best to be careful. Regarding health, in your zodiac year, the first thing to guard against is accident causing bleeding. That means various injuries, especially from travel or car rides or during exercise. There may be injuries related to sports equipment. A relapse of old illness is possible. Also, be aware that illnesses can come through the mouth. Pay attention to the safety of your diet. So to summarize, friends born in the year of horse, in this year, you need to be extra cautious in all areas: career, wealth, relationship, health, and all other aspects requires careful attention. It's best to wish yourself good fortune, so do not seek development in several areas. Instead, aim for peace and safety. This is the most important thing. Keep a kind heart, avoid greed, and be grateful. I believe that heaven will always bless you. The fortune for those born in the year of sheep is good is excellent. This year, overall, their luck is positive and upwards. They will have many benefactors, many opportunities, and even better ones. Whether in work, finances, or relationships, there will be abundant gains and smooth progress. In terms of career, there will be new opportunities. There will be new partners to collaborate with, or new plans and feelings emerging. So this is a good time to plan and develop new career paths. A great moment, a prosperous year. Because the luck with benefactors are very strong and they come to support you and boost your fortune. So you're likely to meet helpful people everywhere. Meeting a benefactor at a critical moment. Remember, even if your luck is good, you must remain humble and calm. Be open to others' advice and avoid acting impulsively. With a kind heart, your luck will continue to improve. Regarding finances, your fortune looks positive. Money may flow in steadily. It's a very good financial prospect. This is rare, so cherish it. If wealth comes abundantly, to truly keep it, you must pay attention to controlling expenses. When you spend money, it's best to be as cautious as possible. Otherwise, if you earn 10 million but spend 20 million, that means you're losing money. So remember to be grateful and keep a tight grip on your finances. Always be careful when spending money. In terms of relationships, your romantic prospects are very strong. You have great opportunities to meet talented people. Elders and friends may also introduce you to quality acquaintance. They might help connect you with the right people. Respect your elders and friends. However, if you are married, be cautious due to strong romantic charms. Therefore, keep a proper distance from the opposite sex. Respect your partner and your family. Maintain the stability of your marriage. Your health is very good. In summary, those born in the year of the goat have very good luck. Career, wealth, and relationship all bring excellent fortune. It is truly a prosperous year. I hope you seize the moment and take advantage of good opportunities. Also, have a grateful heart and don't spend money recklessly. For friends born in the year of the monkey, the fortune this year is average. Let's start with career and the year's outlook. Career prospects are quite ordinary. There wouldn't be many chances for promotions or rises. Opportunities to make extra money are limited, so I hope you learn to manage your relationship well. Focus on doing your work seriously. When interacting with various friends, learn to be tolerant. Don't be petty and try to stay away from trouble. Grow by learning while doing. As for finances this year, they are also average. So if you want to make money, you will have to work harder to earn it. This year won't be easy. It will be somewhat tough. Friends born in the year of monkey, regarding emotions, this year will not be very smooth. You often feel lonely. It is recommended that you spend more time with friends to avoid loneliness and overthinking. For single friends, there are few chances to find a partner in the first half of the year, but there may be opportunity in the second half, so you need to learn to seize this feeling. To increase your charm, you must put in more effort. Your health is still good. Although you face a lot of financial and work pressure, your health, according to your fortune, is quite good. For those with elderly family members, be very careful in year 2026. Watch their cardiovascular health and neurological health. In summary, this year's fortune is average and busy. Efforts do pay off. The fortune for those born in the year of the rooster is above average. For Rooster friend, year 2026 will be a good year. Many lucky stars will bless you. Overall, it's a very favorable year. In terms of your career, you will be under the glow of fortune stars, so your career will progress smoothly. Regarding wealth, you may gain fortune with help from benefactors. Your superiors will also appreciate you, which is very important. This could lead to a rise and possible elevate your status. The chances of this is quite high. However, even under such good opportunities, there will be some minor setbacks. But often, this is how it goes. Before or after a good event, there may be a small scar or regret, which is quite normal. Any problems encountered can be resolved, turning danger into safety. Overall, it's very good. The financial outlook for year 2026 is decent for those born in the year of the Rooster. There won't be great wealth this year, but it will be better than last year with increased income. The growth will be steady and stable, not a big surge like a flood. Still, it's quite auspicious. Pretty good. In terms of emotions, 2026 will be positive for Rooster. Romantic prospects will be strong. You will be full of charm this year, so your social opportunities will increase. You will also have more chances to make friends. Therefore, singers have great opportunities to find their ideal partner, especially in the second half of the year. Make sure to check in often. Married friends, please take note. Opportunities are plenty, but you need to deliberately reduce them. Protect the emotions and security of a family. Safeguard your family's interests. This way, the whole family can be happy. Health-wise, things are generally fine. Make sure to rest appropriately. Just maintain a regular lifestyle. To sum up, many auspicious stars are supporting you. So your career, wealth, marriage, and emotions are all favorable. Cherish and seize this blessing. This is a very beneficial year for you. The annual fortune for those born in the year of the dog is excellent, because this luck is granted by heaven. Everything in all aspects will be very good. It will be smooth and auspicious, with help from noble people. So you are likely to gain recognition from your leaders and superiors at work. Or you might also be able to showcase your popularity, charm, and even leadership qualities. Moreover, for people of this zodiac sign, if you face exam, your exam luck will be very good, because you have noble people blessing. So at critical moment, you will definitely receive help from these noble people. This will enable you to have better and smoother development in your career. Also in year 2026, when you work, you will seem to be filled with infinite wisdom and spirituality. It's a good year, and your financial luck will also be good. So by 2026, friends born in the year of dog, your luck in career and wealth will be very smooth. You may even meet friends to partner with and encounter noble people. But no matter how good we say, when cooperating with others, working with people is actually the most difficult part. You need to sharpen your insight, like fiery golden eyes. I hope you can succeed as long as you make a move. Don't be deceived. Regarding emotions, your romantic luck is better in the first half of the year. So many good opportunities arise then, especially for single friends. You should pay close attention in the first half year. Your social activities and friends around you might bring a great romantic partner. Regarding health, luck is okay in other areas this year, but your health will be weaker with lower energy. So be very careful about accidents causing bloodshed. Whether walking, daily life, driving, or strolling, be extra careful and pay attention to safety. Especially middle-aged and older people born in the year of dog should particularly watch out for cardiovascular issues. Be very careful. To sum up, your career luck is quite strong, but your health luck is somewhat weaker. Please take good care of your health. Take good care of your health. The yearly fortune of those born in the year of the pig is above average. Last year, for friends born in the year of pig, which is clash with Tai Shui, so things don't go very smoothly. However, in the year of the horse, in 2026, many auspicious stars will shine upon you. Your fortune will improve and life becomes smoother. Well, aren't you happy? In terms of career, friends born in the year of pig, the horse year is a time for development. Your career is likely to gain recognition and support from your superiors and benefactors. They will acknowledge your ability and help you advance. This makes promotion easier to achieve, which is critical. Regarding finances, there are opportunities for a salary increase. This is rare in today's society. Getting a raise is very good, but a reminder, during this horse year, there may be some small financial leaks, and you should be cautious about unexpected losses. For example, theft or loss of belongings and money. So, keep a kind heart. Be grateful. And may Buddha bless you. Regarding relationship, the peach blossom star shines brightly. This greatly increases your attraction to the opposite sex. So the chance to find your partner has arrived. Single friends should seize this great opportunity. Married friends should focus on respect and caring for their families. For married people, this is also a relatively happy year. So be grateful to maintain your love and family. This is the most precious thing. Health is relatively stable. Be mindful of allergy issues or respiratory problem. Children born in the year of pig need special care. There are risks related to water. So the children born in the year of pig should avoid playing near water, swimming in rivers or pools, or even the sea. It's safest to stay away from water. To sum up, the overall luck is quite good. Progress will come steadily, which is quite positive. Especially the luck with romance is quite strong. Overall, it is pretty good. Just now, we talked about the fortune of the 12 zodiac signs. There are differences among them. Some have better, smoother luck. Some are more average, appearing relatively plain. These are still considered auspicious, but some will face certain troubles. For example, loss of wealth, loss in relationships, or health problems, and many other negative issues. This is the Tianxiang, which is a heavenly appearance. The ancients summarized this heavenly appearance and the methods of calculation. After extensive investigation and observation, there are indeed some truth to it. In year 2026, the year of the horse, beside the usual annual fortune we talk about, there is also a special occurrence this year. It happens once every 60 years. There is a phenomenon related to the year's cycle called the fire horse red goat. Those who study astrology and destiny shiver when they hear this. It's that serious. Just talking about it sends chill down the spine. Why is that so? The year 2026 is the Bing Wu year. It is a double fire year. It's called the fire horse year. Fire means red color. It's like a horse engulfed in flames, a raging, blazing fire. So it is a year of the horse blazing with fire. The year 2027, in the Ting Wei year, the Ting fire is the heavenly stem, commonly known as the red sheep year, occurs once every 60 years. So these 2 years are consecutive. So let's look back and review human history. Some things will feel strange. My summary is that it is turbulent, restless, unstable. This is because the fire is too intense. People's emotions will rise, burning to the point of intolerance and urgent action. This causes social unrest, shaking, or creating great changes. For example, earthquakes or major turmoils become more likely. There may even be tsunami, boiling turmoil, reform and transformation. Even the replacement of destiny might occur. So, the color of the fire horse and red sheep also signify the color of fire and blood. Let's take a look at the era of the fire horse and red ship. In history, we will just focus on a few key points of what happened during that time. Case 1. In 195 BC, the year of the Bingwu, fire horse. Indeed, the fire horse year in China's Han Dynasty, Liu Bei, the founding emperor of the Han, passed away. His wife, Empress Dowager Lu, held the throne. Empress Dowager Lu ruled with absolute power. She nearly exterminated Liu Bang's descendants. What did she do then? These victims were also her relatives. She placed members of her own family, the Lu clan, relatives and kin, into high government position within the Han court. They held great powers and controlled the government. Alright, another China dynasty, the Song dynasty. It was in the year 1126 AD, the Bingwu year of the fire horse again. The Bingwu year of the fire horse, the Song dynasty, everyone knows about the northern Song. There's also an artist emperor named Emperor Song Huizong. He painted. He worked as a carpenter, he drew birds and wrote calligraphy. He was truly the reincarnation of an artist. Such an emperor was responsible for the historical event known as the Jinkang incident. It happened during the year of the fire horse and red ship. Among these 2 years, the main year was the fire horse year, which is the very year we were about to discuss. The illustrious Northern Song dynasty was destroyed. Before this happened, a wise man had warned Emperor Huizong, a very famous Taoist of the Northern Song. He was also appointed by Emperor Song Huizong as the Taoist of national master level. His name was Zhang Jingxian, the legitimate successor of Tang Taishi. He warned the emperor, telling Emperor Song Huizong to carefully get through this year. He advised ruling the realm with virtue and establishing his position on virtue. Only then would he properly control this era. He was told to firmly sit on his dragon throne, or else serious trouble would arise. So Emperor Huizong paid no attention. So in the following year, in 1126, the year of the Bingwu fire horse, the Zhuchen Jing forces invaded south and destroyed them, and it was no longer there. The later song is called the Southern Song. It was a very tragic historical lesson. This was also a year of disaster known as the Fire Horse and Red Ship year. So this is the second one, and this is the third. In 1367, the Yuan dynasty fell. This year is called the Dingwei Red Ship year. Under Zhu Yuanzhang, the founder of the Ming dynasty, Zhu Yuanzhang ordered an attack on the Yuan capital Dadu, located in the area of present-day Beijing. It was not considered a single city. The Yuan dynasty established the city of Dadu, but it does not exactly correspond to modern Beijing. The distance was about 10 kilometers apart. They attacked the Yuan capital, Dadu, which was its imperial city. Because of this, the last emperor of the Yuan dynasty fled in the end. He fled with his minister, leaving the central plains behind. This marked the Yuan dynasty's place in Chinese history, as historians declare it extinct. Of course, after arriving in Mongolia, he remained emperor, but he no longer occupied mainland China. This ended the Yuan dynasty's actual control over Chinese territory. So that was also the kind of the year back then. It was called the Dingwei Red Ship year, Red Good year, when the Yuan dynasty fell. That's how I see it. This year of the fire horse, a disastrous year, marked by the fire horse and red goat. This disaster wasn't just for Asia and China. It was actually international. Many places suffered. Now let's talk about the West. the disasters of the fire horse and red goat year. In London, England, it happened in 1666, a year with 1, 1 and 3 6. That year, the Great Fire of London broke out. The Great Fire burned for 3 days and nights. Earlier that year, a plague broke out, a severe one. It was said to be very strong. There were many types of plagues. This was the bubonic plague. Over 100,000 people died from it. It was devastating. Within 3 months, London's population dropped by 1/10. At that time, London was one of the largest capitals in the world, an international metropolis. 1/10 of its people died. Entering the year of the fire horse, after 1666, London experienced another great fire. Over 13,000 houses was burned down. Over 100,000 people left homeless. It became one of the most severe fires in London's history. Such a devastating disaster, combined with the plague. Truly, misfortunes never come singly. Moving forward, in 1846, the year of the Ping-Wu, fire horse, Ireland experienced a great famine. Nearly 1 million people starved to death. At that time, what was happening? Many Irish farmers only grew potatoes. But potatoes have their quills. They require protection from pests and disease. They failed to manage this properly, so there was no harvest that year. As a result, many farmers starved to death. This caused Ireland's population to decrease by a quarter. Look, it's a fire horse and red goat again. The same year, in 1846, the same Ping-Wu fire horse year, it started erupting in Russia. Many European countries gradually followed. A major epidemic, cholera. It causes several gastrointestinal illness. Many suffer from diarrhea and death. It lasted for over a decade. In total, death likely exceeded 1 million. Such a huge disaster. So we see that fire horse and red goat year, they often trigger social unrest, natural disaster, man-made calamities, reform, and upheavals. This is an era full of frequent turmoils. So when faced with such unsettling times, as ordinary people, we really must rely on our own fortune. This should be considered a year of natural disasters. Therefore, we must maintain, for those I teach, a kind and compassionate heart. Doing more good deeds. Always carry a heart of gratitude in your heart. Whether working in an institute or company, also be grateful to your boss. Only then will you find happiness. Otherwise, when such a great disaster comes, it's not even your boss who can protect you. Everyone's life has become so unstable, so fragile, and so uncertain. So we say to live well, to support a family, and have a happy home. I think that is already a luxury. Therefore, in these turbulent times, we must do more good deeds, even one good deed a day. Give generously, build kind connections, and be grateful. Only then can we ensure our safety and well-being. It can even support the entire family. It's truly not easy. Even saying this makes me a bit afraid. So I still believe in the power of the Buddhas. Everyone should do more good deeds. Keep a kind heart and speak kindly, especially in a year like this, especially for those who clash with Tai Shui this year. For example, those born in the year of horse, rat, ox, and rabbit. These people need to be extra cautious and perform more miraculous deeds. Pray that the Buddhas protect you and bless you with good health, longevity, and a happy, auspicious family. So during a year like this, I recommend everyone to make offerings to your guardian Buddha, the medicine Buddha. For example, create a gilt Buddha statue. This can increase blessings and extend life. Make offering before the Buddha. Create a gilt statue. And offer the Pacify Tai Shui God light. Overall, by offering to the Buddha, we receive the blessings of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They protect us through this difficult year of the fire horse and red goat. They bring us good fortune and harmony, and may even extend our lifespan. Within the workings of the cosmos, human life is like a tiny bacterium, just like the bacteria we observe. It can only be seen with a magnifying glass or with a microscope. So our life is extremely fragile in a vast universe. Even the slightest cosmic fluctuation can cause us harm or loss, disasters, suffering, injuries, and even death. So we seek the protection and help of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They can bless us and watch over us to get through such a disastrous year. To overcome years troubled by the Tai Shui, punishment Tai Shui, clash Tai Shui, harm Tai Shui, and break Tai Shui disaster, we must wholeheartedly protect ourselves and accumulate merit and engage in all necessary cooperative actions. For example, going to the meditation center to serve others and volunteer. I devote myself to offer lamp, so the light of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas can shine upon us, protect us as we pass through this disastrous year. This is very important. Besides offering to the Buddha, offering lights, and volunteering, I also strongly recommend carrying some protective talismans or protective item with you. Carrying an effective item with you wherever you go, wear it on your person, it can properly protect you. Wishing you good fortune and safe travels. Especially in a disastrous year, one disaster is harm to your body. Whether you go outside or stay home, accidents can happen easily. Therefore, these protective treasures, if carried with you, will be constantly blessed by Buddha's energy. This helps you stay safe during a year of great disasters. Pass through safely and auspiciously. This is our goal. So in this year of fire horse, I recommend to everyone, in such a time of strong fire energy, the auspicious charms to wear are blue, green, and black. This blue, green, black gemstone usually includes several types. I recommend. For example, the medicine Buddha Z beads bracelet. Many Buddha statues, the medicine Buddha holds this object. That treasure is a medicine Buddha bead. It can dispel disaster and extend life. There's also Z beads, the wealth, and aquamarine, lapis lazuli, sapphire, green stone include jadeite, green, Haeundae jade, or other green gemstone. I even suggest green tones for clothing. As the year of the horse approach, it's better to try to wear blue clothing. Now, a reminder for everyone, during an unfavorable year, what should you pay attention to? First, seek stability and safety, not growth. So, don't make big plans for development during such an unfavorable year. Also, avoid making major decisions, such as investing, marrying, buying a house, or entering partnership. These decisions may turn out to be mistakes. Sometimes, you just encounter an unlucky year. You just take 2 steps back. Doing something is worse than doing nothing. Just aiming for peace and stability. All right. Finally, I wish everyone a happy year of the horse in 2026, good fortune and peace, health and freedom. May all your wishes come true. Longevity to 100 years. May everything go smoothly, smooth sailing and favorable wind. Wishing for world peace, an end to war, people living in happiness, good weather and bountiful harvest. May the Buddha and Bodhisattva bless all of you.
我们把这个最美好的祝福都送给所有的朋友们。
So with all the auspicious blessings to all.
听完这么讲一讲之后。
Well, I'm sure that after you heard this, some of you are still a little bit cautious and worried. I really want to thank Masters for giving us this opening, and I see that a lot of those who received the good, those who have good fortunes, like those born in the year of dogs or born in the year of pigs, they are very happy. If you hear that you have excellent or above average fortune, you'll be very happy. But after listening towards the end that it is a turbulent year, well, I feel that all of us, we need Buddhas and Bodhisattvas as well as Masters' protections, especially during such turbulent period. Actually, it occurs one every 60 years. But I hope that we'll be able to pass through this year safely. So for the future, many of us can't see. But when we review what happens in the past, what was recorded in the past, based on the historical records during the fire horse red good year, it is indeed not an easy year. It is something like the entire nation is suffering together. Most of the time we talk about certain zodiac signs, it's better, some are not so good. But it has nothing to do with the entire community suffering together. So what does it mean? It's like the last few years during the pandemic, well, the shop just closed for 3-4 years and people are not allowed to let out of the house. Just the fact that you can't leave your house, your entire habits, lifestyles are completely messed up. And the country will suffer, may enter into poverty. In fact, some of the people, they may end up suffering because of the disease. So it's also affecting the entire earth. So in such a year of fire, horse, and red goat, it is something like this. Obviously, we do not hope that when we talk about this, it's so serious and everybody starts to be very worried. That's not our main objective. I just want to give you a very factual presentations. We may be talking a bit like stories or people who have some internet or online people who are doing some online business. When you look at the topic, you have fear, and that's why you watch that. There's a lot of YouTubers who do that for their videos, but that's not our intention. We just want to share with you what we know. We will not pick any specific news that occurs in the world and use that as a headline. But that is not our purpose, and that's not our objective. So when we talk about the fire horse and red goat, it is not that we purposely pick this up. It is just that now is the time. So, Master, is it possible that in 2026, maybe it's not like the past, maybe not so serious, like historically it is like the past? I think there are a few ways for you to make comparison. So first, you have your watch and your watch. You are very used to wake up, let's say, at 6 a.m. Does it ring at 6 a.m.? So if you look at your phone or your watch, they will ring to the alarm, right? So the alarm, it's very normal. If it doesn't ring, then it is not normal. The second way of comparison is that we hold water. Let's say you want to drink water, boiled water. If you boil to 70 to 80 degrees, because it's not boiled yet, you didn't turn on. If you continue to boil, what will happen? Would it reach boiling point? 100 degree? Yes, if you continue to boil it, as long as the fire continues, then the temperature will raise to 100 degree. So as long as the Earth is still rotating in the solar system, it doesn't matter how the turbulence feels, but the Earth will continue to move forward. So this type of calamities to the Earth, it is natural, it's normal. But to mankind, to humanity, it is a disaster. So every 60 years, the Earth will move to that position. It is just like when you reach the boiling point, the water will boil. So our Earth will continue to circle around the solar systems. So it is likely for such disasters to happen. So it is like the law of heaven. It is what is the law? What is the heavenly way? There is a predestined path for that to move. So I think it will happen. It is just that we have this hope for the good future. It is like when you go to see a fortune teller, maybe a fortune teller, and say that you can live to 20 years old. If you are 12 years old, of course you want to have a breakthrough. Well, most people can live to their 80s. Well, at least I want to live to 60. So you want to have a good life. But what if the fortune teller said correctly? In the past where we lived, as you walk, there's manhole. The manhole cover just dropped off, and you may end up falling into it. And then if you drop into it, you may die from that. So how the heaven take our life? It doesn't take a lot of effort. When you're not careful, even that, your boiling water, you can be electrocuted if you're not careful. If you just remove the plug and not careful with it. So when disaster happens, you may not be able to predict. So when something happens, maybe a disaster will strike. What about those who take a motorcycle? Maybe they drink some alcohol, or maybe it was some rages and you just happen to cross the road. And the person is not happy and you just knock you down. Or in Taiwan, was it this year, a few months ago? A young lady was working at a very high-class place, not even 30 years old, like in the late 20s. She's quite pretty. So in Taiwan, there are a lot of side shops, and there seems to have some protections at the top, like a street. What is that type of street called? So in building, it is quite common for those that has a shelter at the shops. So it's a shop house with shelter. So she just happens to step out. She was trying to cross the road. The moment when she tried to lift, there's something that came from the top. And she died because of that. So sometimes when disaster strikes, it is not like you want to die, but these are all calamities. Well, some may choose to commit suicide, but if this person didn't want to commit suicide, but just something like this happened. So, Master, that's why we just want to remind our online friends that during this Fire Horse and Redwood year, they want to be very careful. Maybe they will face more risk.
我觉得就是说，就有点像买保险一样哈，叫个人安全保险，而不是赔偿保险。
So it is a little bit like buying insurance. So if you die, you get something, or if you are sick, or maybe you have bad injuries, maybe the insurance company may pay you something. But what we want is just to protect our life. It is not protecting our wealth. We just want to make sure that we protect our life. It is not about something bad happen to us and our descendants will receive some compensations, financial compensation. That's not intention. We just want to ensure safety. There's some online friends that shares that their family, they have a family of 4 born in the year of horse or ox. So how should they get through the year? So I will chant for them. But it doesn't mean that if I chant for them, I will protect you. Because I start to worry, why is it everyone's in the family is born in the year of the horse? Master, do we have some good suggestions that they can do? Well, when we have clashes with Tai Sui, so when we arrive at this period, so the type of clothes that you wear or certain amulets that you want to wear, well, whether is it here or outside, you must carry with you some gemstones that you want to have 4 colors, blue, green, and black. And for those who have direct clashes, you want to have red. So if you have clashes, you want to have red as well. So especially those with clashes or have conflicts with Tai Sui, you want to make sure that you have red. You buy a few of those, or even underwear. Buy some red underwear. Or for those who have bad lucks or their body is quite weak, you just wear Bodhi, red, medicines, Buddhas, heart mantra, these t-shirts. It is not only beautiful, but it helps.
I think that is good for you to wear in the day as well as at night. When you wear them, you also have a small light at the side. Even a weak light, it will also protect you against those negative energies. So when you go out as well, like we look at the Buddhist temple in Korea and Japan, they always have a big words that says safety when you go out. So even if you don't drive, you still need to go out. So it's so important for you to be safe wherever you go out. You need to be safe when you travel. So for next year, 2026, those born in the year of horse, rat, ox, and rabbit, you have to make sure that you are armored. For accessories, make sure that you have blue, green, or black. That's the best. And for your clothes, when you go out, it's better to wear blue or green with black pants. So blue shirt, all these are very good. When we talk about accessories, let me introduce everybody a few types. Like turquoise. Yes, usually you need to be blue or green in color. And jade. Like Haeundae jade. Jade, there are those that are a little bit white and a little bit greenish white. Jade. And they do have some yellow jade as well. A very greenish jade. Or jadeite. As for green, we have blue. We have the blue,
还有呢？
Blue precious stones, like the blue lapis lazuli that's shown beside 师傅。
蓝琉璃，蓝琉璃。
Okay, the blue lazuli.
这是老珠子。
All these are the
对。
dragonfly eye.
蜻蜓眼呢，它用这个
They are called dragonfly eye because
彩色的玻璃啊，
they use the
手工制作，
colorful
它这一个个的
glass.
眼睛呢是凸出来的，
And they made
它在这个珠子上是凸出来的。
the eyes that are
有点像
protruding.
蜻蜓的眼珠是往
It's a
外
little
凸
bit
出来
like the eyes
这样的
of
那
dragonfly.
这样的眼睛呢，其实就是
This
辟
type
邪
of
用的
eyes will help
在中
to
国的古代
prevent
高
or
古
ward
时
off
期
evil
这
energy.
个像这个蜻蜓眼在中国在
So in
100多
China,
年之前就有，那个时候是帝王将相达官
they have this many years
一
ago.
般人都没见过，
Only the emperor gets to wear
这
them,
很贵重的哈
the dragonfly eye, because it's very expensive and it ward off evil spirits.
像这种长的，
And this as well, the
它的
long
这
shaped
个底下这
ones.
个地呢哈是黑的，
The base
黑
is
的，
black,
上面这个蓝色的蜻蜓眼，
and you
像我
have
这样摸着
blue
都是凸出来的
dragonfly eyes. When I
像
touch
半
them,
个
they are
绿
all
豆一样凸
protruding.
出来的像这样的，这个也是柔软的凸起来，像小
And
山
this
一样
as
凸起来
well, it protrudes
那
out
这个呢就是
gently.
一种玛瑙质的
And
一个
this is
老的
agate.
天珠系列，我们龙场都归为天
It's
珠
all
系
Z
列
beads.
别抬杠说这个叫天珠吗？现在
Don't
都是
ask,
叫
is
天
this
珠
called
系
Z
列
beads? Yes, it's in the Z beads
这是
series.
很老的哈，
These are
对
very old.
这个有点橄榄型的，你看
It
这个
looks like
样子不
olive
是那么
shape.
漂亮，就觉得它很美哈，很老。
I think that is very beautiful because it's very old.
蓝的，
As well as the biggest black bead.
这个是就是这个做天珠的这个原始的那个玛瑙珠，
This is an
黑色
agate
玛瑙珠，
bead.
它上头找的呢
It's
在
the
一
most
层一层的
traditional way to
白
make
色
Z
的
beads.
层的，你看到这个白色这个
You
圈
can
线
see
哈
there's a white
其实
layer,
呢
white
它长得很
circle.
奇怪，这个黑的这种黑曜石或者是这个玛瑙石，
It's really
它中间有
weird
一层
because the
白
black
白的，就像
agate,
塑料布一样。
they just have a layer of
当这
white
个工匠你
on
看到
top
这
of
种石
it.
头之后呢，
So when
有的
the
是把它取成一个圆珠
gemstone
子，
makers saw
有的
this
呢
kind
把
of
它
stones,
就取这种叫半圆珠子，
they will make it into
它正好
semicircle
磨到那一层线上，这
and
样
they
磨
will
出来就成个眼珠。
carve in such a
还
way
有
that
的这个石
on
头
the
呢，
on the
不是这么
layer
黑
that
啊，
makes it looks
有
like
点
an
像眼睛
eye.
眼，有点咖啡色的，也带一
And
层
there are
白
those
色
with
的
coffee
一层
color.
磨出来，
They also have one
这个
layer
就是
of
很
white.
就天然老天
These
创
are all
造的，
very
不是
natural.
人工的
It's
把它磨出
created by
这么一个
heaven,
形状
and it's
也
it's
像这么一
human
个眼珠子，
that
这
carved it
都
into
是
this
以
shape
天珠
like
的
an
概念，
eyeball.
它是一体的，这个叫做天然
It
宝
comes as
石。
one. It is
像
natural
咱们
and
常
very
见的上头画了
precious.
多少个纹呢，多少拐弯
Like the
的，
usual
这就是
one, the
人
Z
烧
beads
制
that we
出来
have,
的这个
those
天
are
珠哈。
drawn or
对，都
burned
是从这样的珠子里面
intentionally.
延伸
But
制作
these
的
are all natural
这
stones.
样啊。
It's
所
made
以
by
像
nature.
在几年前的话，10多
Many
年
years
前，
ago, like maybe
在
10 over
我们的
years
祖国
ago,
中国，在
in
一些拍
China
卖上听说都很贵，有很多这个天珠哈，
all these are
这个很
very
贵的还是人
expensive.
工做出来的天珠，还不是这样的天然的
And
这个
those that are
颜
very
色。
expensive are man-made, not
啊，
like
这也
this.
是
This
黑
is
色加白
natural.
线啊，
It is
绿色
black
啊，
with a
都
white
是很好，
line
都符合
and
于
green
这
beads.
个26年马年
It's
的
all
色
very
哈。
beautiful.
对对对，就连我戴的也是
Even the
你
one
看
I'm wearing.
绿的
This
玉
is
石的珠
green
子，加上我这个
jade.
我这个这个老琉璃珠呢是
And
黑
this
色的
old
黑地的
luxury is with
黑
black
地的珠子，我
base.
现在手摸它哈，
When I
就看
touched
它一
it,
个个的这个凸起的眼呢，都
the
是手摸得
protruding
到的，
eyes
像小米一样凸起来的，
are just like little grains that are protruding.
很好玩哈。它上这一个点就是一个眼啊，是这样的哈。这
Every
是这种不同
eye,
的一种
every dot is an
一
eye.
种文化，一种
It is a
传
kind
统
of
做珠子的文
culture,
化，都属于天珠
a kind of
类型。
tradition. These are all in the Z bead series.
对，所以到了
When we
这个
especially
明
need
年
this
呢，
kind of
就是马年哈，
protection,
26年来的
next
时候
year in the year
那
of the
这几个
horse,
属相要还是，我觉得
I feel that all these zodiac signs really need to be careful. It's better to believe than not. Because in China, there's this saying of there's difference in color that can be in conflicts. So for all this who clash with Tai Shui, or even for people who are not very healthy, so next year, especially during the Fire Horse Red Goat year, you have to wear more of these treasure beads. Not only one, you can wear 3. I feel that you have to spend this kind of money. Because it's a matter of your life. You want your life, right? And you don't want, not even if you want, you don't want to like break your leg, or else you need someone to take care of you. So for the youngster who do not believe in anything, but the older folks will believe because they have experienced more in life. You have to believe it. So we come from the era where we do not believe in any gods, but because we have experienced and seen it, we believe in everything after that. There's one director, Guo Baochang. He was in one of the biggest medical hall in China called Tongren-tang when he was in Beijing when he was young. A fortune teller told him, you have a good luck every 12 years. And during your 60 over years, it's difficult. And during your 80 over years, you may have left. Because the fortune teller couldn't calculate his fortune after 60 over years. So he was worried. In his family, they are all very smart people. They are all like artists or very cultured people. So he himself is very intelligent.
So Gao Xiaoxiong, when he's 20 years old, he wrote very beautiful songs. That's all very well accepted. For him, in his case, it's very similar. So the fortune teller also predicted that he only lived to 35 years old. So when he was 34 years old, on the last day and the last few days, he was so afraid. But he is a good person. He was saved. And who saved him? It was Monterey Bodhisattva. He went to Wutai Mountain to pray and pay respect to the Bodhisattvas. So when your fate comes, it is important for you to protect yourself. Wear the protective beads, the blue, green, black, as well as the blessed Dharma items and Bodhi blessed t-shirts, be it red or other colors. You can wear however way you want to wear it. Actually, personally, I like blue color. Most of my clothes are blue in color. Thank you, Master. So besides, we have all these protections. I just want to thank Master also that next year to allow us to pacify the Tai Sui God with the opportunities to offer lights.
在这个佛教徒知道的这个极乐世界之中先有最脍炙人口的2大极乐世界。
So there are two pure lands in Buddhism. Some say that when they die, they want to go to the Western Pure Land. There's also a group of Buddhists that they want to go to the Eastern Pure Land. So there are two different Pure Lands. One is Eastern and one is Western. So at the Eastern Pure Land, because that's medicine Buddhas, and medicine Buddhas try to fulfill all the human's needs, be it from mental, from physical, even the food that you eat, even to look for your partners. He considers all of that.
And in his world of the Eastern Lapis Lazuli world, he created there are actually 12 heavenly generals. These 12 heavenly generals, they are focusing to protect the 12 different zodiac signs. So they are the great heavenly general protecting you. So on the new year, at the beginning of the new year, you can invite the corresponding heavenly generals to protect you, because they possess immense divine power to be able to protect you, to safe travel. So they are like GPS, the guardians who protect you. And you want to sleep, they are like the light of the moon shining upon you, the blissful light. And I think it's important for us to tell you about these guardians, these heavenly guardians. So we have this Medicine Buddha's great Dharma protector's light. The heavenly general blessing wish fulfillment light, and it's only $18 for 18 days. And you protect us for the entire year. And also, we have a Pacify the Tai Sui God light. And really gratitude to Master is 90 days. You have 90 days, you have peaceful, you have health and longevities, and it's only $99 USD. So I thought about it. Because 1 to 10, if you think about the absolute number, which one is the biggest? 9? So from symbol, 9 is the biggest, right? So if you do not include number 1 and number 10, so in the psychology of numbers, 1 and 10 is not as big as 9. So 9 is the biggest number. The rest is when you add, then they become big. But the numeric, the single numeric, it's 9, and when 99, it means longevities. You just want long-lasting peace, health, and longevities. Usually, because I want all to be able to live too long, so that's why we set $99. This is very, very, very good. It's not more than $100. It's to help all with affinity to receive Buddha's, Bodhisattva's protections, to receive the deity's protections. So that's why we make the price very affordable, so that everyone can receive the blessings. And we just want to show all that we have these 2 lights available now. It is very convenient. You can actually do online purchase. You just need to Bodhi Meditation College website. And at the top, you can see 2026. You can click on that. The light offerings.
So you can choose the heavenly generous blessing, and you click on your zodiac sign. If you are born in the year of red, you click on the red. And if you are not sure, you can also check which. You can click here and input the year that you're born in. And they will give you a selection of whether you are born before or after February of that particular day in that year, to see which zodiac sign are you born in. And after you click, it will show you, like for instance, for this example, you're born in the year of Tiger. And then you input your name. So over here, the lamp offerer person. And after that, after you have made your light offering, our name will be at the bottom, and the generous that belongs to our zodiac sign will also appear. So when we come back to light offering, after we make the pacifier Tai Sui light, we click in there, we input the name, of the blessed person. And we are very grateful to Grandmaster for giving us the opportunity to offer light at such a good rate, especially for people who have the need and you have the ability. We hope that you will make the offering with a sincere heart. When you are sincere, the Buddha and Bodhisattva will protect you. Thank you, Grandmaster. These two light will be offered in the beginning of the horse year for 18 days or 90 days, depending on which light you offer. It's very good. It will give you direct help. You really have to be careful during such a period. So you have to protect yourself, protect your family during this period. Yeah, Master, when we talk about pacifying Tai Shui, we also heard a lot of people sharing about some of their experience during this period when they clash with Tai Shui and how they have helped by making merit. So now let me share with you a story by Serembang friend. He says that my husband was born in the year of Tiger. He's 75 this year and he clashes with Tai Sui. Knowing that this may be an unfavorable year for him with unstable fortune, I offered a Pacify Tai Sui God light for him at Bodhi meditation at the beginning of the year, praying for the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to protect him and help him safely pass through this challenging year. So Master always teaches us to do more good deeds and accumulate more blessing. Disasters can be reduced and misfortune can be dissolved. So my husband and I often volunteer at the meditation center, and whenever our neighbors need help, we always lend a helping hand without hesitation. So we live in a detached house that is about 25 years old. When he bought it from the previous owner, the renovation was very well maintained, especially the plaster ceiling, which was made of good teak material and looked beautiful. So after the family of 6 moved in, they didn't have to do any renovation and live comfortably all these years. So 13 years have passed. And the husband is older now, so he goes to bed early. In recent years, she usually read before sleeping, and to avoid disturbing the husband, she moved to the guest room at night. So one morning, in March this year, she suddenly heard a loud bang coming from her husband's bedroom. It startled her completely. Coincidentally, during the time in the morning, the husband would normally still be asleep. But that day, the neighbor had called urgently asking for help, so the husband woke up earlier than usual and went out immediately to assist them. So the moment he heard the loud noise, her heart tightened. She rushed to the bedroom to check what happened. When she entered the room, she froze on the spot. A heavy plaster piece, 6 feet long and half a foot wide, had collapsed completely. It crashed directly onto the front of the bed. The shattered plaster was shattered across the pillow and blanket. So standing at the bedside with fragments everywhere, she felt chill running down her back. It wasn't a simple accident. It was a disaster narrowly avoided. So if the husband has not been caught away by the neighbor, if the timing has been slightly earlier or later, he will still be resting in the room, and the consequences would have been unimaginable. So she truly believed that avoiding this calamity safely was not luck. It was protection from Buddha and Bodhisattva. It was the blessing of the Tai Sui God light and the compassionate empowerment of Grandmaster JinBodhi that led him away at the most dangerous moment, allowing him to escape this disaster. So thank you, Master. So Master have seen from the picture that the ceiling is made of plaster. If it has been taken, it would be unimaginable. And this part of the plaster that falls, it actually falls directly at where a person's head is supposed to be, lying on bed. If it hit a person's head, they will definitely have there will be blood. So before that, he was still sleeping on the bed. And he was, and only on that day, the neighbor asked him to go for help, to help them. So you see, a lot of times we see it as coincidental. But when you avoid a disaster, why did the neighbor call them out on that day, right? It's not earlier, it's not later, just at that time. So at least he avoid a misfortune. When he's such an old age, if it hit on his head, it would be unimaginable. And because she heard that Master mention what to look out for during the beginning of the year, so the wife always volunteer in the meditation center, and whenever the neighbors ask for help, they love to help them because of Master's teaching. So they went to help the neighbor, and they avoid the disaster. It's really good. Congratulations to him, to her husband. So Master, let's give them a present. Okay, we give them Putti Zen tea, aged pu'er tea. And medicine Buddha card for both of them, so that they can bring it with them wherever they go. It will bless and protect them, the whole family, with auspiciousness, enjoy longevity, and safe travel. Okay, just now, another online friend, when we were talking about offering the Pacify Tai Sui light, someone asked, if she wants to gild the Buddha statue as well as to pacify the Tai Sui light, which Buddha statue should they do gilding for the best protection, Master? I think it's medicine Buddha. Yes. Thank you, Master. Because medicine Buddha vow, the 12th great vow, is what we as humans want: longevity and good health. So you should gild medicine Buddha statue so that you can enjoy longevity and good health. Okay, thank you, Master. So just now we share with friends, online friends, that we have to wear auspicious treasures during this period, so that Buddha and Bodhisattva can protect us during this period. They are very lucky online friends. During this period, when they clash with Tai Sui, they were so lucky to meet Master during this year and receive blessing from Master directly. And whatever whatever obstacles that they face in life, they immediately gets better. And if they are unhealthy, they immediately grow healthier. So everything becomes so smooth sailing for them. So this year, Master have been to many meditation centers, and wherever Master goes, he bless the students, answer their questions, and he's really compassionate. So along the way, no matter how much people Master has helped online or physically. So I just want to share with Master, just 2 months ago, Master was at Korea, Haeundae Meditation Center, and Master had this one-to-one activity where I remember there were so many people there, the whole center was filled with people, and everybody was so respectful and grateful to Master, and they get all their friends and relatives to come and meet Grandmaster. They were so wise. They just want to be where Masters appear. And they're so happy to meet Master. They feel that when they meet Master, it seems like all their trouble and worries will disappear and their whole year will be auspicious. So at that time, there was one Dharma sister. She's very lucky. It's her first time to our meditation center. She was brought here by her friend. And when Master asked anybody have any question, she was very excited and raised her hand. And she's Miss Park. So when she sat opposite Master, she told Master that, oh, hello, Master, I'm whatever name. And when Master saw her, Master asked, are you thinking about moving recently? This is the first time Master met her. And she was shocked on the spot when she heard Master told her that, because she was really preparing to move and she was surprised at how come Master know about it. Because it was the first time she met Master and she had never talked about anything. And Master say, let me wish you a smooth move. And after that, she went back to the 2 weeks later, she went back to the center and she shared with the teachers there that during the time when she met Master, she was really preparing to move. And it was really a big problem to her because the place that she was staying, she don't like the environment. And her lease was expiring. And because she don't like the current living environment, she had already agreed on a new place. But her current landlord refused to return her deposit. Okay, it's not very expensive to rent a place, but you have to pay a pretty high deposit. So, for example, she may stay for like 2,000 a month, USD a month, but she have to pay a 30,000 USD deposit. So the deposit is very high. So in Korea, when you rent a place, you have to pay a very high deposit to rent a place. So for a youngster, they do not have so much money. So this Dharma sister, because the landlord, the current landlord took her money. Of course, they do not just keep the money. They probably invest the money to grow more money. And because the money didn't grow, they were unable to return her deposit. And because the landlord couldn't return her deposit, because the landlord probably wanted to wait for a new tenant to pay him deposit to return her the money. So she was very worried because if she do not have the deposit, she cannot put the deposit at a new place and it might be rented out to someone else. So she worried every day. But 2 weeks after meeting Master and receiving his blessing, she smoothly received her deposit back and moved perfectly, smoothly. And this is not the only problem. After Master asked her about the house, Master asked, do you easily get disturbed by spiritual entities? And she nodded immediately. She says she had suffered long-term insomnia. She often saw things, felt exhausted during the day, and it affected both her life and her work, because she couldn't sleep well at night. And her luck and her health is not good as well. So Master gave her a blessing after that and hoped that she could sleep better. And after that, she came back to the center and shared that on that night, she slept very well. And from then on, she do not have insomnia anymore. And from then, she truly believed in Grandmaster. And after that, she went to Haeundae Meditation Center every day to practice energy bakwa and to volunteer. So when we went, the teacher shared that now her complexion has brightened and her whole energy has changed. And she also shared that previously her husband was very harsh with her. But after she came to Bodhi meditation and saw Master, and after practicing for 2 months, her husband became much gentler towards her. And she felt so happy in her relationship. So it's just her meeting Master once and gave her blessing. And a big problem in her life is resolved. The Dharma sister is really lucky. She moved to a place, a location she liked. That is most important. Thank you, Grandmaster. We have seen many such amazing stories. We will share with our online friends slowly. I still remember that in the beginning of the year when we were in Vancouver, in year 2025, in spring, when we were in Vancouver, there's a person called Karen. So when she first entered the meditation center, she was very unhappy. She said she used to work in an IT company for 20 years. And she started from the most basic position to eventually become the Chief Information Officer. That job wasn't just a career advancement for her, it was the foundation of stability for her whole family. And she thought she would stay until retirement. But in January last year, an unexpected round of layoff completely disrupted all her plans. In an instant, she lost her job and her sense of direction. That period was extremely painful. She doubted herself every day. And the situation begins to affect her family. The husband's income was unstable and they rely on savings to get by for more than a year. So the pressure was so overwhelming that even the conversation becomes very bad. The argument became more frequent and the atmosphere at home was tense. So the daughter, who was in her teenage years, felt the tension between the parents and became irritable as well. So she truly felt that the whole world was working against her and don't see a ray of hope. So while she was in her emotional low, she heard the Vancouver Bodhi Meditation Center held a weekly group blessing session every Saturday. So she wanted to escape and just give it a try. So unexpectedly, the moment she stepped into the meditation center, her heart calmed down and a sense of peace came to her. So in February, she was very fortunate to meet Grandmaster at the meditation center. She gathered the courage to share all her pain and helplessness she has experienced over the past year. So after listening, Grandmaster compassionately blessed her. At the moment, she felt powerful and warm energy flow through her entire body. It was a long-lost sense of hope. And her heart begins to light up again. And then a miracle happened. Just 1 month later, she received an offer letter from KPMG, which is one of the big four accounting firms. So the position is Digital Transformation Adaptation Manager, Digital Transformation Promotion Manager. So it's a full-time senior managerial role. So out of all the resumes that she has sent, this was the job she most wanted, but least dared to hope for. So in a time when the entire industry was cutting jobs, being offered such an ideal opportunity feels unreal. Even now, it feels like a dream to her. So after being unemployed for 14 full months, she finally stood up again. She's deeply grateful for Grandmaster's blessing and truly believes that behind all this newfound good fortune is the compassionate blessing and protection of Grandmaster. It was Grandmaster who helped her walk out of her lowest point in life and regain her confidence and self-worth. So she's greatly grateful to Grandmaster. So she did mention that once she lost her job, everything starts to go upside down in her family as well as the emotions. She don't dare to talk about going out for a job or resting or earning money, because the moment they talk about this, the family, there'll be a lot of argument in the family. So the relationship in a family becomes very, very tense. It's very easy to get into trouble in such a situation. What if he's unemployed for a long period of time? The family may collapse, or the kids may have some problem, some
因为
accident.
这位师姐呢，她到龙华禅堂可能就是刚来不久那么
So
一
this
两
Dharma
次，
sister, she
叫我
had
碰到
been
了。
to Bodhi
她
Meditation
正好有这
Center
个事
for
儿就
only a
问
short
来，
period of time,
说
and
咱
she
们
met
是
me.
爱众生啊，所以就给她帮忙加持一下，结果
And
她很
I
快
gave
速
her
就解决
some
了啊。因
blessing.
为以这
And
个
very quickly, her
这个
problems are
到了中
resolved.
年哈，在北美
Because a
地
lot
区
of
哈，
time,
美国
especially
加拿大
in
地区，人到中年再
America
想
and
找工作，
Canada
或者是
side,
高收入工
when
作，那
once
是几乎不可
they're in their
能的
mid
事，
year,
是吧？除非
especially when they have
你做
high
那个什么
income,
看车
it's
呀，
almost
到
difficult
操
for
场
them to
上去，对不
find
对？
another job
那一
if
个月给
they
你
are
1000我就不
retrenched.
错了。像他这个年薪超过10多万的美金的那种，像这种工作不可
So
能
for
找到
her,
10
she
多
have
年的。
very high salary. It's
但是
very
呢，我们的
difficult for
加
her to
持
find
就是
such a
给他找
job
工作，
during this period.
真得到了，
But after
所以
my
我们挺
blessing,
开
she
心的。
really got her ideal job.
嗯，
I'm really happy for her.
真好。
Thank you, Master.
这命运发生了翻转。
Because of your
对。
blessing, her life changed.
好，
Everything
那我们师
changes
傅，
for
我
her.
们也送他一份礼
Okay,
物。
Master,
好的
let's give
好
her
的
a present.
哎，这个礼物好呀啊！
Hey,
哎，
this is a
你
wonderful
看刚才讲
present.
的天珠嘛哈，
See, we talk about Z
哎，
beads.
这个是一种三眼天珠哈，
This
也
is a
挺大的，
3-eye
三
Z
眼天珠
bead.
并不小哈，三
Can
眼
see
天
it's
珠，
pretty big.
哎，戴上它呢，能够
When you wear
一
this,
路顺利，
you will
出入
enjoy
平安
smooth
啊，健康
travels.
长寿哈，
Everything will go
哎，
smooth
真
sailing.
好哈。
Enjoy longevity
哎，
and good health.
还有一尊药师佛哈，能
And
够他
a
随身
picture of
带
medicine
在身
Buddha
上
for
哈，
her,
哎，天天护佑着他，
so that she
护
can
着
bring
他
it
全家
around
人
with her
幸福吉
every
祥。
day, and it protects her.
嗯，
May her be blessed with auspiciousness.
我们
Thank
网
you,
友们也是
Grandmaster.
刚才听了这些好故事哈，
Our
都在
online
网上
friends
说，
heard these
好希
stories
望能有
and
机会
they
见到师
left
傅啊，
messages to
我
say
也
that they
好想
hope to
见师
see
傅啊。
Master.
嗯，
They hope to see Master
好，
too.
就是有缘就自能相见哈，
Okay,
嗯，
we
有
will
缘自能
eventually
相见。
meet
对，
each other if
所
we
以
have
得
the
到祝
affinity
福，我也
to.
乐意给人祝福啊。
I love to
在
give
其实，
blessing
在
to others.
怎么说？我在成长的这个历程之中啊，因为
During
我
my
从
growing
小就身体
years,
不好嘛，
during my
你
experience,
看
I
我
wasn't
从
very healthy
接
when I
触
was
人做
younger.
事，再接触到我的佛法的老师
And when
哈，
I meet
这个过程其实
my
都是投奔
teacher
的，有
who
高能
is
量的大师。
who teaches
哎，就是
Buddhism,
那个时候小不懂
they are
事，
also
但是
very
那种
very
缘
strong.
分和感觉，
And because I
这
was
正
young,
是
I do not know.
我跟他们学了法，
Is this
受了
fate
益。
that we
像我
meet
的
and then I
佛
learn
法的
from
时
them?
候，因为我答应他的要求，我就不能没法透露他的名字
And
哈。
because I've promised
对，
my teacher, I'm not
那
able to
在
tell
某
you who
些
he
节日
is.
当中啊，有的时候排到1、2千人呢，排队就是给
He's very
他
popular.
献个礼，
Sometimes
让他
when
来
people want
能
to
够
meet him
给
just
个
to
祝
give
福，
him a
摸个
offer
头。
him or just to
说
let him
有的
touch
不
your
管是
head
拿
or
棍
send
子
a
啊，拿经
blessing,
文呐，
they have to queue
啊，
for a
甚至吐
very
唾沫
long
呀，
time.
啊，或者拿竹竿啊，
Or even for
往他
her
身
to
上
take
或
a
头上敲
stake
一下，
or
就
sutra
得到
to
了祝
hit
福
them
了哈。哎呀，
on their
那
body,
真是
they receive the
有时候
blessings
就是师傅
from
啊，
my
有时候2、
master.
3天的给人去
And
给
sometimes
人加持啊，
my
这
master
个手
will
臂
be
一直
blessing people
伸
for
着
2
呀，
to 3
这个
days
手都抬不起
in a
来了，
row
我们得扛着，
until his hands
或者
are
拿个东西
so
垫着在这儿
difficult to
啊。
lift up. And we
那
have
有
to
时候不
hold
行
it
了，
onto
师傅
his
忙了
hand
2天
or
了，
get
不能再
something
给
to
你灌顶加
lift his
持
hand
了，
up.
师傅都累
So
够
we'll
呛了，
tell those
是
people
吧？他那
that
么
our
大岁
master
数
is
哈，
already so
你
tired.
们不要
He has
来
been
了。
blessing
有的人说，
for
我
2,
们
3,
骑
full
马
days and
还拉着
he
全
have
家
to
大
stop.
小走了
But those
700
people
里路，
say, we have come all
而
the
你最后你
way
就不让我见了，哎呦，
with a family of 7,
是不是于心不
with
忍？
elderly
可以
and
可以都
children.
可
Are
以，
you
我
sure you
就
do
累
not?
点没关
Can
系。
you please let us
其
meet
实
your
在
master?
这个
And
在
of
藏地
course,
都是这样，
we usually let
那些
them
知
meet
名的修
master.
行者、大
Because in
师，还有像
Tibetan,
转
in
世
the
的一些
Tibet,
活
that is the
佛、
way
仁
for
波切
those
哈，
very
对
popular
对，他们都是这
teachers,
样。这些重要的节日之中哈，大众
especially
既来
during
参拜，
those big
哎，
occasions,
那师傅呢都会给他们
the people
一
will
份
come
美好
and
的
look
祝
for
福。
them from far and
那
wide,
我们还
and
经
our
常说哪通
master
了还
would
帮你弄
give
一下，
them
这个
blessings.
没有，反正来了给你个祝福，来了祝福。
So if they are here,
其
you
实
give
我
them a
呢，因为年
blessing
龄
or even
小
give
啊，
them a good
年龄
wishes.
小的情况
So that time I was very young. And because I was very young, I have a lot of questions in my mind.
你还是真是有些效果的。但我问的结果，他们都很认可。
And I was wondering, I asked them, is there really any effect after my master bless you? And they shared with me that yes, like business people would say that they couldn't make any money in the past, but after blessed by my master, they
是吧？
can
今
earn
年
a
我赚
lot
20万啊，
very
所以
easily.
这个在那个时候20万块钱就已经
At
像
the
现在
time,
这2000万的感觉，就赚大钱了啊！所以就是它
they
是真
earn a
信，
lot. It's like,
而且还都承认觉得有效果。
and they
哎，
all
你像
agree
在
that it
其
actually
他地
helped them a
方，
lot.
你像咱们在台湾，那台北市有一个行天宫，
For
是吧？
example, in Taiwan,
行
Taipei,
天宫的开山
there's
鼻祖
one
哈，
temple,
这个老
Xingtian
师傅呢
Temple.
姓王，现在已经圆寂了哈。
So the
他其实
founder,
一
surname
既
is
修
Wang. He has
佛
already
修
passed
禅
on.
又修道，他是个
So
佛
he
道
learned Buddhism
文
as
修
well
者，
as Taoism,
也是开悟的人。
and he's
他教他那些弟
enlightened
子呢，
person.
对外的哈，就在那免费的，大家很多人都是一些上班族嘛，就进去
So a
让
lot
他
of
所谓就是那种安魂。
people who work will come and look
他们
for
每个人拿炷
him
香，
to
给他
ask them
夹在
to
手上，
do
要
spiritual
晃晃晃晃
grounding.
晃，
So
对你
he'll
的身体
take
比划
the
比划，先下一
incense
个，这样
and
比划几下就走了。
and just move
我
around the
也去
hand
问
a
那
few
些人，
times
他怎
and
么样啊？
next
有效没
person.
有啊？他说你问是
And I
啥意思？
asked
我说
them,
我不懂啊。
how is
我说
it?
我身体也
How
不
do you
好，
feel?
也想让他们给安魂。
And they
怎
asked
么
me,
样？
why do I
真的
ask?
有效。
I say, I just want to ask,
很
is
多
it
人说我已经来了
effective?
无数次了，真
And
的
they
有
say,
效。
yes, it's
就是这样。
effective.
他上班至于觉得哎自己气不顺，
Like
能量
when
不
they go
顺，
to work, they feel that the
疲惫，
energy is
会
not
感觉这
smooth,
事
they
不好
feel
调，
tired,
或者
they
总
feel
是
that
挨
they
骂，
couldn't sleep
或
well,
者
or
业
they
绩
are
不
being
佳
scolded
等
by
等的，
their
都到他那
seniors,
其实
or
受
their
这种伤。
sales wasn't very
到
good.
现在每天都是这样
So
的。
they went for
所以不光是
blessing.
佛教的，也不光是我的师
So
傅
it
哈，
doesn't matter
所
if
以
it's
很多
Buddhism or
这
my
个有能
teachers,
量的这个大师
a
哈，
lot of
大家一传十，
a
十
lot
传
of
百，
those
都会找他
cultivators with
去
great energies,
让大家沾光，给大家一种叫做吉祥和能
they
量的
always
帮
give
助和
blessings
输出。
to help people
也用一种形象来
with
说
their
的话，就像
auspicious energy.
我是一个万能的血，我给你输点血给
It's
你，
just like
至
their
少你觉得哎，我
blood
身体变壮实了吗？对不对？
can
那
do
我
a
们
lot
修
of
行的
things,
里
so
头还
they
有很
just
多叫祝
give a
福，
lot of
不光是
just
数
give
字
some
让
of
你
this
有能量，
energy to
就让
others
你
to help
顺
them
畅，
so
这
that
又
their
是一
life
种
can be
特殊
smooth
的吉祥
sailing
能量，对不对？你
because
比
they
如
are
说你
sending out
夫妻
auspicious energy.
或者是小青年恋爱的
Or
哈，
maybe some
谈的不顺，
couple,
对不对？
or maybe
当
young
你得到这
couple,
个吉祥
sometimes
顺
their
畅能量
relationship
加
is
持之
not
后
smooth
呢，
sailing.
就在我
But
们去加
after
持的时候，
receiving the
哎，
auspicious
让你们
blessings,
的夫妻俩哈如鱼得水，很幸福。就是我把这个观想
because
加持到你的身
the
上去之
person who
后，
blessed
他
the
们俩
person, the
哎呀
couple
就
thinks
真
that
不一
their
回事，
relationship will be smooth
大
sailing.
约是这个样子。
May they enjoy
但
something
是
like
这个
that.
你可
Like,
能
may
有这
they
个修
enjoy
行，
good relationship,
你也有
and
这
their
个修行，我说
relationship
这
will
么直
be
白，你也有这
will
个
be
修行，
smooth.
你对他的观想就是有效。如果你没有这个修行，你天天你心很乱，
Because if a
你想
person
什么都无效。
practice,
就你天天说
his
来财
thoughts
吧，来财
does
吧，不
help.
上的来财
If
哥，
he
他
doesn't
也来不了，
practice, if he keep thinking about
对不对？
money,
所以那
of
你要
course it
有
will
这种
not
能
help.
量，
So
有
first
这
of
种
all,
境
the
界，
person who give
还有
blessing must
超
have
然
the
于意外的
energy
境界，那你这
through
个
practicing,
所有的
and
观
he
想与
must
祝福
have
就是有
a
效。
high state of mind
嗯，
to send these blessings,
嗯，
this
所以呢，
auspiciousness to the
我
other
的网友
person.
朋友们也是哈，他
Thank you,
们如果
Grandmaster.
有机缘的话，能够亲自拜见师傅哈，得到
So
师
our
傅亲
online
自的加
friends really
持，
hope that
我
if they
相
have
信
the
这是很幸
opportunity to
运
see
的
Master
哈。
and receive
按道理是
your
这样的。
blessing,
对，那如
everything
果
will be
还
smooth
没有
sailing
机
for
会的
them.
时候呢，
Yeah,
就要多上
it
网
should be the
听师傅的
case.
直播。
So if do not
是
have
吧，
the
师傅？其实我
opportunity,
们
they
远
can
距离
actually
看到师
come
傅，也
online
一
to
样得
listen
到
to
师傅那
Master's
一份
live
最
stream
吉
and
祥
see
能量的
Master,
注入和
and
加
they will
持。
receive
啊，
就是心与
Grandmaster's
心的
most
相通
auspicious
好，你
energy.
有那份真诚，我有
Yes.
那份祝福，
Yes,
你
this
就能
is
得到。
the
虽然有
connection
距
from
离
the
的
heart.
话，
If you
我
have
们
the
一样能得
sincerity
到。
and I have the blessing for
所
you,
以尤
you will
其是在
receive
这个
them
要过
too,
年的
no matter
年
where
关
you
的
are.
这个时候，真的
So
是要来
especially
多
during
亲
this
近师
period
傅，
before the new year,
多亲近吉祥，多亲
we
近
hope
佛
to
光。
be close to
所
Master,
以
be
因为
close
很
to
多人缺少的那
auspiciousness,
种
be
吉祥
close
的
to
能量
the
哈，
Buddha
就是
energy.
功德。比如说
Because
功
a lot
德
of
不够，
time, when we talk about
其
energy,
实
it's a
多数
kind
普
of
通老
merit.
百姓功德都不够，
Usually, the
因
normal
为功
people
德
do
不
not
够，
have
所以
enough
多灾
merit.
多难。
Because they do
多
not
病
have
多
enough
灾
merit,
哈，又
They will face a lot of calamities in life or illnesses. So for people who earn a lot of money, they do not feel so tired. But for people who earn very little money, they feel tired. So the lesser money you have, people will actually take advantage of you or scold you, and you feel that even the dog do not bite the person who dressed well, but the dog will bark and bite the people who wears like a beggar. So that's usually the case, it's the aura. So if you practice or cultivate well, The animals will love you, and whatever you do will be very smooth sailing. So the people who are poor, when their energy are low, their merits are lower. So that's the case. So when we help people, if you have a Bodhi meditation center at your place, I would suggest that if you wish to be in Buddha light and to avoid calamity, you must go to the meditation center by yourself to offer light, to become a volunteer. So for those people in Korea, when I help them, their energy level is low because they do not have enough merit. So I told them, you must go to our meditation centers in Korea, all over Korea, and to make light offering. And they say, do we have to do that? I said, yeah. So those who follow what I say, their life changes. Like those who want to get married, they want to find a life partner, their wish comes true. So if you really want to enjoy that, you have to do it. As what mentioned in the Earth Soul Bodhisattva Sutra, if you want to receive the merit, you have to go and do it by yourself. And you have to smile when you do good merit, and you must smile when you service other people. In that way, you can quickly accumulate your good merit, and it will change your conflicting energies so that you can have more auspiciousness in your life. And a lot of people who do volunteer job, I know a lot of parents who come and ask about their children. I do not tell you their children's name is in Korea. So the child is very stubborn. So I told the mother, you come and build merit for your child. So we arrange some job for her to do. And the son changes. So the son have a bread shop, and business blooms. It becomes better. And because the business was so good, he had to engage more people to make bread. And they also bring some bread to our meditation center to make offering to us. And his business really becomes better and better, more prosperous. Thank you, Grandmaster. Masters, please help those people who crash with Tai Shui or those who really need help. Can you bless a batch of Dharma treasures for them? Yeah, I already make preparation. So in this fire horse red goat year, okay, I've never done this in the past. So this time round, at this live broadcast, I specially prepared a few auspicious treasure here. Seven is auspicious number in Buddhism. So that's why 7 days of meditation can cause enlightenment. So all this are different Jedi. All these are medicine Buddha statue. Let's bless them so that people with faith can wear them and enjoy the medicine Buddha blessing and get rid of calamities, as well as this incense holder. Bless the incense holder. May the family enjoy auspiciousness and all this luxury and treasures, beads, Z beads. May those with auspiciousness enjoy auspiciousness and all this beads. May all the wish comes true. May they enjoy longevity, enjoy great wealth, and the natural Z bead. May the person avoid calamities and all
得一
evil
切天神护
energy,
佑，
and enjoy protection from all
得药师佛，十二
deities,
药材大将护
and
佑，
receive medicine
消
Buddha
灾灭难，健康长寿。
blessings and enjoy good health and longevity.
好，咱们差不多了哈。
Okay, that's about
师
all.
父的慈悲加持。
Thank you,
那今天我
Master,
们的
for
网友
your
朋友们，如果你有需
compassionate
求
blessing.
然后想要引请这些师父在
If
直
you
播
like
现场，然后亲自加持的这些吉祥法物就是
invite
可以
this
联络我们
special
的这个
Dharma
邮
treasure
箱
bag.
或者这个
Please
电话号码，我们现在打到屏幕
Call
上。
us
对，就是手机
or
联络的
email
话，有这个
us.
电话号码在下边，也可以通过 WhatsApp 去
You
联络这
can
个电
call
话号
us
码。
or WhatsApp
然后
us
还
on
有
this
就是
number.
电子邮箱special 法务 @gmail.com。 对，这些都是数量非常有限。
These are very
师父在
limited
直播中亲自
qualities.
特别加持的这些
So
法物。
Master have
今
specially
天有这个
blessed
翡
these
翠佛
Dharma
牌，还
products.
有在师父直播桌上
So
的
the
这些
jade
香
Buddha
炉啊、琉璃挂坠还有天珠
as
等
well
等的
as the
数量
lapis
有限。
lazuli
那有
beads
需求的网
and
友
Z
们
beads. So
欢
for
迎
those who
联系我们的
requires,
这个邮箱。
yeah, feel free to contact us
好的，好的，好。
at this email
祝福
address.
所有的
Okay.
赞助哈，我在进
Wish
行
all
这个网络道场
who
哈，
have sponsored
度化众
our
生的所有的朋友
online,
赞助语书房的哈，
those
甚至
who
到这
sponsor
个
in
慈悲
Ishu
音
Home,
去请购各种法物的哈，
and those who goes to
甚至来
Tibet
点灯
to
哈，
invite
度化
Dharma
今生的所有
treasures.
的朋友们呢，其
May
实
all
这些
of
都是
you
给我的一个支持啊。
thank
获
you
得一点
for
微薄的
supporting
利益之
me.
后，我们去开更多的道场，
And with
去利益
this
更多的众生啊。
small
愿
profit
世
we
界太
have, we
平
hope
哈。
to
好，祝福你
have
们呢
more centers
能
and
够
help
健
more
康长
sentient
寿，
beings. May you enjoy
家
good
庭
health and
幸福快
longevity.
乐，
May you enjoy
子孙
family
贤
bliss.
孝，
May your
大
children
福大贵，
listen to you, and
快
then
速发财，
may you enjoy
得到你所有的
prosperous
如意之享哈，
and good
成就
fortune.
你所有美好的
May
愿
all
望。
your wish comes true.
咱们说一下下一次。
Let's talk about our next live stream. Our next live stream will be next Sunday, on the 30th of November in Taipei at 6 p.m. and in Vancouver, it will be at the 30th of November
好
at
的，
2
各位
a.m.
朋友，咱们下次直播再
Okay, we'll
见
see you in our next live stream.